laughing because he thought this was coming. Let me just give a few more details. This is a major haul for Houston. It's a three-way deal with Cleveland. Karis LeVert is involved in this. We're going to get more information as we can. I wanted to give you this news, though, and it was a request that James Harden wanted. He wanted to get out of Houston, so now Brooklyn able to get him there. James Harden wanted to be reunited with Kevin Durant. You can also check out Adrian Wojnarowski's Twitter, of course. Woj bombs flying all over the place. And then now the Nets get another all-NBA player in his prime, getting Harden, KD together, and Kyrie Irving, depending on what happens there. But just your initial...
Wow. I can't believe this happened. James Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Lil Trey D back with another video. And I'm just shocked right now because I did not expect this to happen, to be honest. James fucking Harden to the Brooklyn Nets. Yeah, I'm just speechless right now. But hey, it's a 4-team deal that involves the Houston Rockets, Indiana Pacers, and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So that means, yeah, Brooklyn's got a new big three with Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and James Harden. Like, alright, I didn't know what happened here, because I really did not expect this to happen, because I really thought James Harden was going to go to the Sixers, to be honest, because him in a trade for Ben Simmons, that would have been a solid trade. But no, they decided to take the easy way out. Now, I don't want to say the easy way out because I don't know how they'll succeed. But hey, as basketball, James Harden wanted to be traded there anyways. So I ain't going to blame him a little bit because Brooklyn was on this list for the trade market. So really don't expect much from James Harden like that. But I did not expect him to go to the Brooklyn Nets, because I really thought it was the Sixers or the Celtics, to be honest. Or at least the Sixers. Shit, him and Embiid as a duo, that would have been a solid duo to take over the East and contend for the championship, definitely. And he also reunited with his general manager, Daryl Morey, who drafted him. But James Harden with the Houston Rockets, you could tell he didn't want to try for that team, because they have the 13th best record in the West, I believe. As James Harden averaged 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists, shooting 44% from the field and 36% from 3. So yeah, James Harden didn't want to try. If he would have tried, he would have averaged 35 easily. We already know what James Harden could do on that scoring end. So you could tell he didn't want to try. Shit, if he would have tried, he would have dropped like 50 or 40 points every game. But shit, you could tell he didn't want to be there no more. But hey, he still had a squad over there with John Wall, who was still acting like the same player. And DeMarcus Cousins, who's been a valuable piece to them after coming back for those devastating injuries. And he also had Christian Wood, who's been averaging 23 a game. So yeah, then the trade involves Victor Oladipo and Karis LeVert. They are also a part of the trade, as LeVert was traded for Victor Oladipo, who's now a Houston Rocket, replacing James Harden to go join John Wall and them. And Karis LeVert going to join the Indiana Pacers with Domantas Sabonis, a rising superstar, who could become like the best player in the East one day, or a top 10 player in the East, if that's what y'all want to say. But hey, that might be a fun duo with LeVert and Sabonis. That might be one underrated duo. But back to James Harden. James Harden, yeah, he's considered one of the best scorers in the league, and I really did not expect this to happen. 3 of the best scorers in the league joining each other, because both of them, all 3 of them guys can score, but their weaknesses, 3 of them are not great defenders, and all 3 of them like doing ISO plays, because we already know what Harden can do on ISO plays. Kyrie for sure, and KD for sure. So I don't know if that might mess up the rotation, because they might play that your turn, my turn shit, because we already know that does not win championships. So, but at least James Harden could play make a little bit. He might go back to his 2017 season where he averaged 11 assists per game, led the league in assists, I might add. But I think James Harden might drop his scoring off a little bit. I'm not sure, but I think he could. I think he might. That's what I'm saying. Might he might drop his scoring off a little bit since he got two other scorers on the team. So James Harden won't be that much selfish, to be honest. Even though he's reunited with his old coach from Houston and Mike D'Antoni, I feel like James Harden might do whatever the fuck he wants, to be honest. But hey, and also Kyrie, because obviously Steve Nash and Mike D'Antoni don't give a fuck. To be honest, they don't give a fuck about defense. They don't give a fuck about none of that. That's why the Nets are one of the worst defensive teams in the league. I don't know why the hell they got rid of Jared Allen, but y'all kept a washed up ass DeAndre Jordan, who doesn't provide nothing on both ends of the ball. So you'll rather keep Jared Allen. You'll rather keep DeAndre Jordan over Jared Allen, a great rim protector who's averaged 2 blocks a game. How many blocks is DeAndre averaging a game? I don't know, fucking 1.1 block a game. That shit is pathetic. I don't care what anybody says about that. So Brooklyn made a huge mistake by trading Jared Allen. I'd rather kept him. Now the Brooklyn Nets don't got no solid defenders. Because they don't got one person on that team that plays no defense. None. They are up there with the Washington Wizards with one of the worst defensive teams in the league. Like, they give up 100 points a game. But I'm not saying they're as bad as the Wizards, because the Wizards are beyond level ass on defense. Like, they suck. But that doesn't mean the Brooklyn Nets don't either, because they are awful on defense. Because we already know Harden can't play defense. Kyrie can't play defense. KD, he could hold his own, but he's still not a great defender. All we know he do is block shots, to be honest. But yeah. Do I think the Brooklyn Nets could have a slight chance of winning the championship? Maybe. But let's go to his partner in crime, and Kevin Durant. As Kevin Durant is looking like the KD of old, averaging 29 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists, shooting 53% from the field and 46% from 3 on nearly 7 attempts a game, I might add. So KD, he's back, and he's playing better than ever after 18 months of absence, recovering from that devastating Achilles injury. But he's back and ready to go to see if he could bring a championship to Brooklyn. And now he's reunited with his former teammate in James Harden. But we don't know how it might go, because KD's also a great scorer. He's a 4-time scoring champ. Harden's a 3-time scoring champ. They're both MVPs, and they both went to the NBA Finals together and defeated the favorite Spurs. So, yeah, I don't know how this might work. KD, we already know that KD's the best player on the Nets, obviously, because we synced it with Oklahoma City. KD was obviously the better player in Oklahoma City. James Harden was just a role player. And then for Kyrie's inexcusable actions, not playing no games, that's number one. Number two, I don't know how he's going to share the court with James Harden, because both of them are ball hogs, to be honest. Because we don't know how they're going to share the ball together, because we already know they're going to be doing a lot of ISOing and shit. So, yeah, they need to calm that shit down. And James Harden is finally reunited with his old coach, Mike D'Antoni. So, James Harden probably won't listen to shit what they said. And they said, just keep dominating the ball. And keep dominating the ball, you will never win a damn championship, James. So, change that style of play up, buddy. Because you're not dominating the ball like that. So, you need to start being a damn playmaker. So, in conclusion, do I think this is a win or lose trade for the Brooklyn Nets? Well, yes and no. The first reason yes is because they got 3 of the best scorers in the league at different positions. KD at small forward, Kyrie at point guard, Harden at shooting guard. And they obviously got 2 offensive-minded coaches in Steve and Mike D'Antoni. And Steve Nash, he's not an elite coach yet. to be honest, because people think he's this great coach just because he make these style of plays that he got taught by his assistant coach and Mike D'Antoni. You can't just come to a team and think you're that great of a coach and your assistant coach is the one that coached you. Yeah, you're not earning no respect like that. And that same style of play didn't bring y'all a championship. And if y'all think I'm lying, go watch the Phoenix Suns highlights from 2005 through 2008. They haven't won shit. Y'all see what I'm talking about. So, yeah, I don't know about this trade. I think it might, and the reason for no is because, like I said, defense is going to hurt them. And definitely, in conclusion, if y'all like this, like and subscribe to my channel, hit the comment down below. This your boy King Lil Trey D signing out. I'm out. Stay safe and stay healthy, y'all. Peace.